serious praying at this moment because I really don't want to come back, man. Dude, this is one of the most exhausting things I've ever done. You know, just standing the whole time, coming up on 6 hours, man. I can't even get like excited for this vlog. Like, I'm just drained, I'll be honest. Tell me when you're ready.
Take a long time?
No, we do it while we're eating.
Yeah, but what if I want to watch TV?
You can't just listen to my story.
No, I can listen.
What's up, guys? Welcome to our first ever mukbang. If you guys don't know what a mukbang is, it's like a vlog where you eat and like, I don't know, they're really popular. I never thought I'd do one, but it's dinner time for us. We're really hungry and I have a kind of crazy story to tell you guys. So I was gonna start this vlog a little bit differently. I was basically gonna do it differently. I was gonna tell you about my crazy day, but there's so much dialogue that I wanted to say and so much inferring that I want to say that I couldn't during the vlog that I'm gonna tell the story here and put in clips of my day when I did it. So,
No, what'd you say?
for those of you who don't know, obviously the title is titled My Passport Was Lost. So I don't want you to think that's clickbait because it does deal with that. That was the crazy story.
I'm just gonna start eating.
Yeah, just start eating.
I'm so hungry.
So, okay. So really quickly, want to show you what we're eating. We got salad, we got tuna, we got guac, we got, what is this?
Egg salad.
Egg salad, we got chicken. We got some good stuff. We went to Whole Foods, got some good stuff. We are in beautiful Miami. We're in these beautiful luxury suites. Bree is doing a collaboration with Global Luxury Suites and they are graciously hosting us. It is amazing. I'm gonna do a vlog on it and show you guys. We also got a convertible. We just took a drive. It really just ended my night in some peace after this crazy day and this crazy story I'm gonna tell you. We are in Miami right now. We fly to Paris on Thursday. We got the flights, we got everything booked, and right as we were leaving from San Diego to go to Miami yesterday, Bree looked at my passport and she goes, "Captain, your passport expires in 2 months and we're supposed to be in Europe for 3 months. So you do the math, that's gonna be an expiration in Europe." I actually looked it up. They actually won't even let you in Europe unless your passport is valid 3 to 6 months past your departure date. So there's a chance we get to Paris and then the customs says that you can't even come in. That would suck. That would be really expensive and that would just be a really terrible part to the trip. We didn't know what to do, but we found out there are these passport agencies that can sometimes get you same-day passports or really rushed passports. We're like, great. Let's look one up. We were going to our flight in San Diego, the one just closed in San Diego. So we were like, okay, where's the next one? Luckily, there's one in Miami. It's the only one in the state of Florida. How lucky is that?
Lucky.
I mean, it could have been Orlando.
At this point, Captain's thinking he's not gonna go to Paris.
Like, I think I'm not gonna go to Paris. Like, I'm gonna have to wait. The whole trip's ruined. We all paid for everything, but it's all ruined.
By the way, this is so good.
Is it so good?
Yeah.
Talking about the chicken salad from Whole Foods.
Like my favorite.
Oh, dude, that tuna is good. It's that skipjack tuna.
Here, let me put my salad in.
Stressful flying as it is, and then also on top of this, about to get on this flight. We're going to Miami, by the way, for Miami Swim Week, and then if you guys don't know, after that we're going to Europe for like 3 months. Like freaking out because we literally are flying out like right now. Like we're flying out and we just found this out.
Yeah.
This is where we're at right now. Like there's no further point to the story. I don't know what's gonna happen.
I'm feeling very optimistic.
Bree's super calm about this. I can't stop freaking out.
Like Cap's losing his mind. I feel like there's just no way God is not gonna let us get on that plane.
So we take a red eye from San Diego to Miami. Land in Miami at 4:30 a.m. and we get our bags. We did a rental with Turo, got a convertible.
Going great,
really amazing car. That couldn't be going better. I will do a vlog on that, by the way. It's just an amazing car. We took a drive to South Beach. It's just absolutely stunning. So we go straight to a FedEx and take our passport photos.
At like 5:30 in the morning.
At 5:30 in the morning. FedEx is open 24/7, most of them, so that was pretty exciting. So we get the passport photos, we also have them print the forms because there's all these rules when you show up to these passport agencies that you have to have all these forms and documents.
So we landed at 4:30. It's now 6 a.m. Right to work.
Pick up where we left up.
Do you think we're gonna be able to pull it off?
Oh, I hope so. It'll make my trip so much better.
I know.
If not, I'll have anxiety the whole time. Basically, the four major things are you have to have a picture, a passport photo of you printed. You have to have the printed form and filled out. You have to have your old passport, another form of ID, and then you have to have your proof of travel. We went to FedEx, got everything filled out, immediately drove to the passport agency. Next stop, passport agency. So we will see you guys there.
You're supposed to be eating while you're talking.
I'm supposed to be eating. I'm just so into the story. I'll eat and get my food ready. So we get there at 7 o'clock. Now they open at 8 o'clock. So we were thinking an hour ahead. I think we even got there like a little bit before 7, or it was right at 7 or something. So we're like, okay, we're fine. We get there. There's probably a line of 100-something people out the door.
Like around the block.
Like around the block. And we're like, oh my gosh. So I get in line. Now this is 7 a.m. So mind on the time. I'm standing in line. I'm kind of wondering what's going on. I make some friends in line. I'm asking around. Everyone's kind of in my situation, or their passport expired. Some people were denied at the airport. They didn't realize their passport expired.
That sucks.
Just crazy situations. So I wait in line for about an hour and a half. I'm not moving at all. There's a couple ladies, there's officers. It's really kind of a stressful situation. The ladies announced that we take appointments first. She said we will try to see everyone, but appointments come first before walk-ins. But walk-ins have to be traveling within 3 days. And I'm doing the math, I'm going, okay, well mine's not within 3 days. She goes, we're only seeing people if they fly out Tuesday or before. She's like, if you fly out after that, we can't help you. I am freaking out. So one rule they have is if you're walking, you have to have proof that you're traveling within 3 days or else they won't see you. First of all, I don't want to come back and wait in this hours and hours of line. I talked to her, I'm like, look, I just came from the airport, I'm from California. I work all week in Miami Swim Week, I'm a photographer and I'm just really busy, like there's no way I can come back. And she's like, you know, I'm not sure, like we're just a 3-day service. So it's not looking good, let's put it this way. I talked to one lady, she's like, I'll have to talk to my supervisor. So another colleague comes down, she's kind of ahead of her. I kind of give her the same situation and she goes, okay, I can't promise anything. She didn't sign off on my paper and you have to get her signature to go to the next phase. She did not sign off on my paper. This is, I would say, 2.5 hours in now. She didn't sign off on my paper. I'm getting near the front of the outside of the line. I thought it was the front of the line, but it was just the front of the outside line. Oh. At the time I didn't know that. So I'm going, okay, like this will probably take 30 more minutes and then I'll find out if I can get it today at least, and then I can go home. It's about, I would say 9 o'clock by now, 9:30, it's like 2.5 hours. She comes back out, they still don't have an answer. Got a variety of flavors here. By the way, no seats. We're in a line outside, standing. No restroom. My back's starting to really hurt. Everyone's back is starting to really hurt.
It's like
hot.
Summer Miami humidity.
It's summer. Then the rain starts to come. Like clouds start pouring, it looks like it's gonna rain. So the officers, who were nice but strict, I will say, They tried to get everybody out of the rain and under, kind of inside a parking garage. They got everybody inside the parking garage, and this is just walk-ins. No walk-ins have been seen yet. And this is about 10:30, 11 o'clock. So I've been there since 7. It's like 4.5 hours. It's tough. I mean, I don't know how some people do it with kids there. It's crazy. There's whole families there. I mean, it's just chaos, really.
I've been standing for about 3.5 hours. I don't even know if I'm gonna get it today. I might have to come back. This is crazy, man. This is chaos, dude. Don't ever do this.
Trying the best.
Families?
There's families, like, we're talking like 3 to 6 kids in the family.
Oh my gosh, why? Everyone needed a passport?
Some situations, yeah. Some people had international flights, had never gotten a passport before. Maybe they didn't know. It was their first time getting one. It was for their whole family.
How did you not know?
I don't know if they didn't know or they ordered it and it didn't come. It's just like wild. Every situation's different, but it's not an easy process. It's about 11 o'clock now. We're inside. The officer is separating us into groups, and I got there early. Like, I was part of group 1. I didn't have a signature on my paper. So to him, I'm not allowed in. And I'm explaining my story. It seemed like he was gonna kick me out. So he basically separated me into like this random line. And there was a couple other people behind me, but I was the leader of this line. No signatures, kind of certain situations. I will say I'm the leader of this line for 2 hours. Have not seen the lady come back. I don't know if she's forgotten about me. She was just supposed to go ask if it was possible. I'm worried that if she does say it's possible, I'm losing my spot in line, letting all these people go ahead. She comes back down one more time. I explained to her, please, like, I need to know a verdict. Like, I need to know. Meanwhile, Bree's waiting this whole time. I'll let her explain what she was doing in a bit. So I would say this section of the process was where the most I had anxiety and was not feeling good about it, because it really seemed like from their end I was not going to be able to do it. They were a 3-day service. I'm not going to be able to get it. Let's see now. 2 o'clock now. So I've been there since 7, so 7 hours. 7 hours. And at this point, people are just sitting on the ground. Like, when you're standing in one spot for so long, it's tough. No movement, stretching, they're just sitting on their own. I sat on the ground.
Dude, this is crazy, man.
Also, my group that I had originally been with already went up. I was like, oh my gosh. So my lady comes down, and I was kind of waiting for the news, and she goes, wait right here for me. I have to help these people out. Kind of put me in a special spot.
I'm just doing some serious praying at this moment because I really don't want to come back, man. Dude, this is one of the most exhausting things I've ever done. You know, just standing the whole time. Coming up on 6 hours, man. I can't even get like excited for this vlog. Like, I'm just drained. I'll be honest. Don't screw your passports up, kids.
And it's just like a parking garage. It's just chaos. People are getting kicked out of the line. People are wanting to fight the security. It's not security. It's like federal government, like, officers. They feel like the real deal, and they are the real deal. They're not messing around.
Why were they trying to fight them? Because they were saying they wouldn't qualify to get in?
When people are waiting for 7-8 hours,
Yeah.
it's tough, and they have a flight the next day, maybe.
Honestly, they should just double the cost of having to expedite your passport and hire like 2 times as much people.
That's what people were saying. Why don't they charge? Because they only charge
$160.
$25 more than the regular thing for this process. So why not just charge like $200 more, get more staff, and make it a better experience? I don't know. I'd be willing to pay $500.
Oh, for sure.
She told me to wait right here. I knew that was good news, because if she told me I couldn't be seen today, she would have told me right away. Meanwhile, officers are coming up to me like, what are you doing standing right here? I mean, they're really strict. They don't want people cutting. They are really strict. I was like, sir, like, I'm just trying to be nice to everyone. I told everyone this, like there's no point in pissing anyone off in this situation, because just like that, they can tell you to go home and say, we're not seeing you. Or they can tell you, you know what, come with me. It's in their power. So I was just being so nice to everyone. Just amazingly complimentary. You guys are doing such a great job.
They believe you?
Yeah, I think so.
I would have been like, shut up, you're BSing me. Don't patronize me.
I'm thinking at this point, I showed up at 7, but I was gonna be seen with the people that showed up at like noon or 1. She comes back, she goes, I'm so sorry, I forgot about you, but I'm gonna let you back in where you originally were. She's like, I saw those people, they're up at the front, but they're not in yet.
I'm just doing some serious praying at this moment.
I was like, thank you so much. Complimenting her, I was like, you have such a tough job.
I mean, it's such a stressful, high pressure situation. People have thousands of dollars on the line on their vacations that they might have to miss.
She walked me up to the front, and everyone that originally saw me started like cheering, because they knew like my situation, like I might not get it, but they were cheering like, oh yes.
Oh no way.
Yeah, they were like so happy to see me. Talking to everyone, you know, catching up with everyone about my situation, and I kind of told them I was just being nice to everyone. They were like,
made relations.
They were like, you're just smiling the whole time. I was like, there's no point of, you know, being mean to anyone. The elevator goes, we all get in, like 10 of us. We go up, we don't know what to expect, really. It's like another parking garage, like third floor parking garage. We turn right, and it's like the passport agency. Weird spot for passport agency. So we go in, and there's like another line of like 50 people. I was like, oh my gosh. They're waiting to go in this building with officers standing outside. And the officers are actually issuing people in pretty fast. So I was like, okay, this line moving pretty quick. So we waited 20 minutes in about that line. This is like 8 hours in. We just have to show the officer our signature, and she just goes, silence your cell phones. This is a federal building. You can't call anyone, you can't take photos or videos, you can only text. So we go in, there's a metal detector. I mean, it's the real deal. So you go in to what looks like a DMV, but all white and condensed. So the same amount of people, but a half the size of the building. It is absolutely packed in there. And there's pictures of Trump and Mike Pence outside. I mean, it's like a federal building. It's like a federal agency.
Wow.
There's a line of probably 75 to 100 people in front of us. And then you see a bunch of people sitting that are not in line. There's a bunch of windows like the DMV, but they're glass. Like you can't, it's not like you can touch them, you know, reach over like the DMV touched me. We waited in that line probably another 30 to 45 minutes. It's not moving too slow, but it's like you don't know what to expect because you see all these people sitting, you're like, what's going on? So I get to the window, I'm speaking to a supervisor. He goes, when are you traveling? And I said, I'm traveling on the 18th, 6 days from now. He goes, well, we're a 3-day service. So he's like, I'm gonna approve your passport, but you're not gonna get it today. You're gonna get it before your flight. And I'm thinking, oh no, I have to come back. Like I have to come back and wait in this line. So they basically give you a number. It's a letter with a number. I got D112. And that was the people sitting in the seats. So you go to the seats, and you wait there for your number, like the DMV to call you. You get a ticket at the window and you get a number. I'm D112, I'm like, great, I'm gonna be called, I'm gonna be out of here. I'm looking for DD, they're calling A's, they're calling B's, they're calling C's, no D's, they're calling E's, G's, and H's. Consistently calling them.
Oh my god.
I've not seen one D. I actually thought I would say for 30 minutes I was waiting, I thought I was maybe the only D in there and that I would be the last one called. So everyone that just came would be seated ahead of me. So I'm freaking out. Luckily I met 2 other Ds. So I was like, oh, thank God. And they were both behind me.
What were their situations?
Like one was leaving Saturday. So I was like, okay, I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's just a random thing. But the people that I was originally with had been seen instantly. They were H's and they were seen instantly. Like 5 of them next to me. So I was like, I don't understand. And there's no video of this, by the way, because I can't video in there. They're really strict. One guy tried to make a phone call and they like almost kicked him out.
Wow.
I'm waiting. Asked the officer, you know, are there any D's? Like when are D's coming? He goes, I don't know. You might be the last ones, honestly. I'm going, oh no. So I end up seeing my lady again, that from downstairs. She's kind of behind a glass. I kind of flagged her down. And I said, ma'am, I got D. I don't see any D's. What's going on? And she didn't really know the answer, but as I was talking to her, they apparently called D109 and I'm D112. First D to being called. I didn't hear it. And apparently D109 didn't hear it either because they immediately called D110. So they skipped 109. So I didn't hear D110 either and D110 didn't hear it either. So they skipped D110 and went to D111. Now I'm D112 and I'm talking to this lady. If they skip you, they're probably not gonna see you. So my friends from the line hear D111, and as I'm talking to this lady, they kind of shout over to me like, hey, they're calling D. Thank God for them, because I wouldn't have known.
Wow.
So it's so nice of them.
Nice.
So nice people. I met a yoga instructor, a pilot, sales manager for a car dealership.
All ages.
A boater, all ages, all ethnicities, all ages. It's just like, you're in this situation
All walks
together.
of life.
Yeah, all walks of life. No, really, all walks of life. Another hour I was waiting from when I got my ticket to when they called D112. They called D112, I go up. He kind of gives me the same spiel about it can't be same day, but he pushed it for same day. Now this is 4 o'clock now, so I've been there since 7, so that is 9 hours I've been there. Mostly on my feet, I would say 90% of the time on my feet. He's like, I can have it print today. Because if it was printing tomorrow, I would have to come back at around 2:30. So he's like, I'm gonna print it today. He's like, you can wait for it if you want. He's like, we got a lot of people. He's like, it might be 5, it might be 5:30, it might be 6 when you get it. Now it's 4 o'clock now. He goes, but I'm gonna print it today regardless. He said, if you want, it'll be ready by today. You can just come tomorrow morning and pick it up. What's up, guys? It's the next day and I'm super excited. I think you know why. I got my passport! Let's go! So, anyways, I got it. Everything's good to go. I got my passport. I'm ready for Europe now. Word of advice, if you ever lose your passport or it expires before your trip, first of all, don't do that. Don't ever lose your passport. And if you're gonna book a trip, look at your passport before you book the tickets. Like every time, even if it's 9 years until it expires, just make it a habit. Cause you never wanna go through that. That was one of the worst things I've ever had to do. And it wasn't because of them, it's just because of the situation. And everyone is high stress, scrambling, trying to be able to get their passport. But it was one of the worst things I've ever had to do. Was it worth it? Yes, because now I get to go to Europe. Really, that was a physically and mentally demanding day on your body. But overall, happy to get my passport, and I will see you guys in Europe, I guess. Or in the next Miami vlog. Anyways, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and don't ever lose your passport. Peace.